Hello peeps, I thought I would share with you something a little different, something I've never tried before, and I really hope that it goes okay. Uh, it might not. It's a bit of this might be a complete shambles and it might not work at all, but it might be kind of cool. And this is basically me editing. I'm not going to record the whole thing, I'm just going to record bits. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you'll have seen the scavenger hunt videos that I did in GTA with a bunch of friends. And I kind of got the idea from, well, I kind of got the idea when the game first came out onto PC. Because I was doing my 3-star challenge videos with a bunch of people. And I really wanted to try editing multiple viewpoints. So that's kind of what the scavenger hunt is. Kind of inspired a little bit from what I've seen Yogscast do, because I've been a big fan of Yogscast for a long time. And obviously it's a lot easier for them to edit that stuff because they have a team of editors for a start. It's a lot easier for them to move their files around internally because it's all done in that office essentially. I think sometimes I think they've probably got like a Dropbox account and stuff as well, so it makes it a lot easier for them to move their files around. Not so much for me, and I'm one guy and not a team. So this is Sony Vegas, which is what I use for editing. I have tried Adobe Premiere, didn't really like it. Found this a lot easier. So what we've got here, this is the very beginning of the editing process. So what we have here are 18 tracks on the timeline. So we've got my video, we've got the game audio here. This is the recording from Mumble, which I've muted because we don't want that, because everyone has recorded their audio individually from Audacity. So then oh no, that's the, sorry, that's the microphone that Dxtory has recorded, which is muted. This should be muted as well because that's the recording from Mumble, which is what we use to talk to each other. Then we have my microphone that Audacity recorded. Because although Dxtory records it, I mean, I could take it out of Dxtory, put it into Audacity, do it all that way, and then bring it back. But that's actually a lot more long-winded and stuff than just recording on Audacity at the same time. Plus, you know, I bring in my microphone, my mic track in, and I can sync it up with the mic track that's already on there, so that's perfectly in sync. So that's all I've done so far is sync all the video tracks and audio tracks together. Now it's quite difficult to sync video tracks. It's quite easy to sync audio because let's get the game sound. Yeah. Because you can kind of set up, and basically we do this every time. Where let's see where start from here. Okay, so we were just flying along, and I thought, well, while we're flying, we'll do the we'll do a check. It's back. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mark.
So I basically get everyone to say.
Pretty good. That was really good.
Well done.
Yeah.
So I get everyone to say Mark when they think I'm going to say Mark, and I do a countdown, and then they all say Mark at the same time. And it gives me a rough idea of any lag or anything like that, because they might have a slight delay depending on what their internet's like and what my internet's like and all that kind of stuff. So because everyone's recording their audio at real time, like right in front of them, once I get it all synced up, it means that any lag like that will not exist, which is why I don't use the mumble track. Because if you use the mumble track, you might find that there's an ever so slight delay what people are saying and when they're saying it. So that's pretty cool, and it means I can adjust the mic levels of each person individually. So if one person is on mumble and they might be particularly loud, or maybe they laugh and they get really close to their microphone when they laugh, if it's on mumble and everyone's audio tracks are in mumble at the same time, it means I can't do anything about that unless I bring everyone's mic down. Whereas having all the individual mic tracks for each person means that if someone laughs really loudly, or if someone coughs or sneezes or something like that, I can just get rid of it. So that's really, really cool. But it means it's a lot of work when it actually comes to the edit, which is what I'm going to be trying to do today. So as you can see, we've got roughly, well, between an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of audio and video. Some people started recording. So yeah, so we've got from 2 hours 29 to 4 hours 34. So roughly 2 hours worth of recording that I need to go through and out what I want to get. I also recorded a little bit of the some intros I did in-game with the Rockstar video editor thing. So that's in there as well, which I'll be cutting in at some point. Plus, at some point I've got to put music in, and I'll have to put in the overlays for each camera, for each team, like I did in the other previous one, so that's going to be more tracks. So although we're looking at, we've got 18 tracks at the moment, there's going to be at least 4 more tracks for overlays, plus another 1 or 2 tracks for music, and if I want to do more than like 1 overlay at a time, which I probably will, because I'll have to put in the when they complete a challenge and all that kind of stuff, so that's got to go in there as well. So yeah, there's a lot of work, but I thought I'd just quickly give you a show you on how I set it all up. So everything is kind of in place and saved. Save it again. Sure, like you can't save too often. It's editing. It's the last thing you want to do is make a whole bunch of changes and then save and crashes or something, which it does from time to time. So that's where I'm at so far, and that's the easy bit. That's the easy bit. Now comes the hard bit, where I have to go through each track individually and decide which bits I want to keep and which bits I don't, and try and keep time with each other. Fun times. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I thought I'd just give you a little heads up as to what I'm doing and what I'm up to, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.